Hi, I'm Patricia Stark, and this is Craving Confidence, the series that helps you build your confidence from the boardroom to the bedroom and everywhere in between. This episode's topic is Confident Interview Skills, Part 1. Okay, so you've landed an interview for a new job, or you're planning to start interviewing for a new job soon. Most folks get really stressed out about the whole interview process. Hey, we feel like we're being judged, observed, analyzed, and compared to others. And yes, we are. So how do we deal with all of that confidently? First, understand that everyone goes through this at some point, and most people feel exactly the same way that you do in this situation. But there are a lot of things that you can do that will give you a sense of control over the situation and reassuring knowledge that you're putting your best foot forward. Here's what you can do to prepare yourself for a more confident interview. Number 1, remind yourself that if you've been called in for an interview, this means they're interested in you. They want to meet you because something about you or your experience made them feel that you might be a good candidate for the job. Number 2, being nervous is a good thing. So often people get nervous about being nervous. If you walk into an interview without any nervous energy, you would come across like a dud. We need that energy to get our juices flowing. I had the great fortune to interview the legendary actress Helen Hayes when I worked as a reporter at a local station in New York years ago. She told me that butterflies are a good thing. It's just our job to make them fly in formation. And she went on to say that when the day comes where she's no longer nervous, then she'll know she's finished. So change the label of your nervous energy to excited energy, excitement for the opportunity. Your competition that doesn't have this energy going into the interview may be viewed as flat or unenthusiastic about that opportunity. Number 3, do your homework. Find out everything that you can about the company before the interview. Study their website, Google the company and their industry. Don't get crazy trying to remember too much. Just get a general sense of who they are and what they do. If you know the name of the person who will be interviewing you, Google them as well. Check out their LinkedIn profile, see if they have a Facebook profile, and keep in mind, they may do the same. Be sure to Google yourself and make sure that anything that comes up is spick and span. Create a LinkedIn profile if you don't already have one. If you have a Facebook profile, keep it professional during the time you're on a job search. We're all connected somehow, and the world is only getting smaller. Number 4, remember that an interview is a two-way street. You're there to make sure this is the right job for you, too. You're there to get the information you need to make sure that you'll be happy doing the job and working in their environment. If you look at it that way, it really levels the playing field. Number 5, prepare questions ahead of time that you're going to ask. Ask about the values of the company. How do they stay competitive in their industry? Is there a structured career path at the company? And how does your interviewer like working for the company? And be sure to bring a day timer with you, like a nice leather folder or binder that has a fresh notepad and pen. Allow them to see that you have already filled it with notes and research on the company, and be sure to let them see you taking notes during the interview. Number 6, set up a mock interview with family and friends before your real one. Have a friend or family member read over your information about the company and then play the role of the interviewer. Ask them to throw out some good questions about why you want to work at the company, what your goals are, what you feel that you bring to the table, your strengths and your weaknesses. You can even Google typical human resource and hiring manager questions. You'll be amazed at the samples that pop up. Doing these mock interviews will make you feel much more comfortable and prepared for the real thing. That's just a few things that you can do to take charge and have a more confident interview. Be sure to join us for part 2 of our Confident Interview Skills series. We'll see you next time when we serve up another episode of Craving Confidence. We're here to satisfy your craving.